This is all good. Alright. Alright, guys. For today's video, I kind of want to talk about the importance about being a child, right? Being curious. I think as of more recent, I realized distraction overloads curiosity, and when you're distracted, you lose that sense of curiosity, and fear and all this stuff kind of gets in the way, which is, I guess, you can consider the distraction. I want to say this because your distraction is as simple as the little things. Distraction doesn't necessarily have to be, oh, it's I'm on my phone a lot, because your phone can be very distracting. Don't get me wrong. Like, I wanted to get some work done right now. I'm talking to uh, my designer. I'll give you guys a little sneak peek in the meantime. Hopefully you can see this well, but here's one of the designs. Pretty cool. If you zoom in, this is kind of the pattern. Let me tap this. There you go. No? Anyways, as I'm talking, I wanted to talk with her, get some designs done, and get a few things out the way. And I'm not gonna lie. Yes, I was distracted on my phone, but it was what I was telling myself to be on my phone, right? And you might be asking, like, "Oh, what do you mean? What is that?" I think it's more of like a of I'm just gonna be on my phone just for a little bit, just to unwind. I'm gonna do this, and that's I guess by every single means that's totally fine, right? To want to get on your phone for a little bit, like everyone does that. The most focused people do that, right? Unless you have the far extreme people who obviously are like, I don't go on my phone, I don't touch my phone, I don't do anything, stuff like that, right? Which is it's normal, but it's gonna happen. I'm looking at it more in a sense of it's okay to unwind, it's okay to have those distractions, it's fine. As long as that distraction doesn't take away from your work that you want to do, like in the moment you tell yourself, dang, I didn't get to do this, I wanted to do it. And right now it's 11:23 for me. I gotta wake up roughly at 4 or 5 to go to the gym. But it's just like get up and do it. In that moment when you think about it, like dang, I should be doing what I should have done, or dang, I was supposed to do this early in the morning and I didn't do it. I'm lazy. I'm this and the other. Just get up and do it right then and there. Um, I think for me, past I've been here in Saudi for a month and a couple of days, and um, some things got pushed off, or I didn't do whatever it is I needed to do. And looking at it now, it was just the self talk, you know, that you always have, and just really doing it when you don't feel like it is really going to be the best time. Like, or when you realize it. Like this should be. I was just watching something. It said you shouldn't do this for a living, or you shouldn't do this in order to survive. You should do this to live. What I mean by that is, like, let's say the closest thing I can say is athletes. That's the most, I guess, the very straightforward way to look at it is they love what they do. Accountants probably love what they do, like day-to-day job owners or athletes or anyone in general. But athletes makes the most sense in a sense because it's like, or rappers, it's because that's different from what's very normal. They're under the lens of entrepreneurs, but they love what they do so much that they dropped everything or majority of things to just do that, and because they love doing it. And yes, there was the struggle. Yes, there was the hardship. Yes, there was all of the discrepancies that come with it. But because they loved it so much, it made it look. Let's say if they're like I used to do music, I was very bad in the beginning, like insanely bad, and as I got more and more into it, I got became so much more better, and like I was really good for the time. Like if in that style of music, I was really really good, and I was way ahead of my time from what a lot of people say. Obviously, I don't know if you guys know I stopped it for religious reasons, but the matter of the fact is I really 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 loved creating music, and at times like it got very hard and. I didn't want to do it because it felt like more of a job, but I still always just went back. Like even to this day, I go back to it by maybe freestyling, whatever. That's like my thing. Like I like to freestyle, even if it doesn't make jack sense or if it, it doesn't rhyme well or whatever. Like, I just love doing it. Not as near as what I was when I was younger than when I think I stopped at around age 19. It's been some time, but for the most part, it was a very very strong passion of mine, and I didn't do it to I didn't need it to survive. I needed it to live. Um, and finding that in what you do, there's obviously going to be the boring stuff. Like there was stuff that I avoided in music that probably could have made me better, and when I ended up doing it, it did make me better. And there was more stuff that I never get to because obviously I quit. But like even with this, like the little tedious things and trying to focus on the things that bring you most joy, that's a good thing. But obviously, you gotta tackle it. And that's just all for me to say is that like genuinely focus on you and focus on your plan. Simple as that. Like I don't know if it was Daniel. I forget his full name. He's this. If y'all don't know him, he's a millionaire who runs a shipping company in China, in Shanghai, I believe. And I think it was him or somebody else where they said this. I think it was most likely him about do this to live, but this should be. It looks easy to others on the outside. It could be hard for you, but it just looks easy on the outside because you love this so much, right? Like there's like, for example, the most artists I can think of that was said about it, like legit word for word, was Little Baby. Like in his prime, I don't know if he's still in his prime anymore, but at the time, like his captions were so amazing that Young Thug said, just pick up the mic. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? He ended up loving what he was doing, but it looked so easy because in his captions when he would post and all this kind of stuff, it was just fluid. It had a lot of flow to it. And when he picked up the mic, he wasn't the best, but he had really good rhymes and all this kind of stuff. But he didn't sound good. And then obviously Pure Cocaine came out and all this kind of stuff, and he blew up to what he was. And it's just like um, you just have to find that thing, and not everything about the thing is gonna flow easily. And like Little Baby doesn't handle his masters and doesn't handle all of his engineering. He has people to do that, and he he built that opportunity from him, especially knowing Young Thug. So find somebody that can do that for you because there definitely is. You just have to either be insanely good at it for them to be like, what the hell is wrong with you, or reach out and not be afraid to ask. So do that. I feel like for me, I love the clothing brand and I love working on it. There's just things that I don't like to do that when I because they're because I look at it as I really don't want to do it, it makes me feel like I don't want to do the rest, but I really do. So like that's why I'm getting up at 11:30 and I need to wake up in 4 or 5 hours to work out with my uncle because we have our goals to do. But it's just like just get up and do it, man. Like just have small wins. Like do your bed in the morning, and if you get that done, pick up the computer for 30 minutes. I saw someone say if you can work like 6 hours or 5.5 hours technically, but 6 hours of like concentrated work, and you do 30 minutes, 5 minute break, 30 minutes, 5 minute break, 30 minutes, 5 minute break. And those 5 minutes give you some clarity. And some people like to just go straight into it. Some need that break or whatever it is. But just find that thing for you. Um, I think it comes of a time where it's like, just live life. Like, I don't have all the means I need and I have really good connections. So I'm going to utilize that, do the best I can. And when I do have the means and when I do have certain things, then I'll start doing it. And in the meantime, there are resources I can find. And uh, Allah has put me in a place where I can find these opportunities. God put me in this place where I can have these opportunities and these resources. But really and truly, I feel like everyone has them. You just have to go out and look for them, seek them, network with people, because you never know who you're gonna meet and what you could offer them and they could offer you, and you'll kind of go from there. Like right now, I'm about to build a website on whatever website builder because I know how to do it, and one of the horse staples that I really like and I would like to sponsor. Their website, to be honest, is not the best at all. Like it's really really bad, like insanely bad. Like three different buttons take you to one paragraph, like, and it's a one pager. It's insane. But I'm gonna make that for them in hopes that they like it, they use it, and I might be able to ask for a favor, like, hey, let me sponsor you guys by showing them the new clothes that I have and stuff that I've done, and who knows, that could be an opportunity for me. But I have to do something about it in order to have that. So, um, yeah, you just gotta put yourself out there. So put yourself out there, do something that you love and something that looks easy on the outside to others that you're doing. It could be hard, could be not, but you love it so much that it looks that easy. And do something that helps you live, that helps you survive. Because because that will help you in your survival. You know what I mean? Whether it be helping somebody, helping yourself, a service-based business, a product-based business, um, like music, dance, courses. I don't just recommend courses that much, but even if you want to do it, like screw it, whatever gets you to the thing, like the thing you shouldn't like. I think I'm worried too much about money to the point where I get discouraged, if I'm being honest. And my plan is to just do it because I love it, and the money, that will come. I just think I'm very worried about my own personal financials and where I want to be and how I want to help how I want to help my family. Even though my family is we're alhamdulillah, we have like everything we need. We have alhamdulillah, but wanting to have all expenses taken care of for my mom, and when someone needs something, to be the person to give to it, and to have my own place and my own car and my own this and my own that, and have a better phone, have a better computer than this HP, like these type of stuff. But you just have to, one, obviously be grateful and humble. Like alhamdulillah, I have this phone even though it has a broken camera in the back camera. um, this computer is working perfectly fine. I can use it when and whenever. It may have its faults, but it works perfectly fine. I can get what I need to get done, and I can get to all the stuff I need. Um, so yeah, just end of the day, just do what you love, and live for it. Let that be what wakes you up in the morning. And maybe it doesn't wake you up in the morning. Maybe what wakes you up in the morning is a nice run, because you can't wait to get to your run, and this is something that you do. But like whatever it is that you do, just do it with love, and do it to live. You know, because that's kind of your purpose, and our purpose is to give back and be there for people and all this kind of stuff. So be there for yourself first, and the rest will come. Hopefully that makes sense. Trying to get better at structuring my talks with you guys, but yeah, I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you soon. Assalamu alaikum.